Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? I hope we're doing good because I'm doing okay. Ooh, it's just exhausted. Yeah, finally, so today, yeah, finally we're gonna try to finish it. Finish Ace Attorney, this episode, specifically. Because it's been a bit. And I have not tried to finish it yet. But finally, I will try to finish it. I do want to get. We'll see how fast I get through it, but yeah. But yeah, I do want to get through that. Yeah, mainly. I think. What else? I don't fully remember what happened last time. I slightly do. I might. Ah, jeez. I might be wrong. I have the so-called yawns, as they say. Man. I am okay. I'm gonna preface this with saying I'm kind of close to. I'm kind of close with doing this or completing it. Not really, and by not really I mean I barely have started it yet, but I'm getting there. It's fine. My progress goes fast or slow depending on the day. But yeah, I am working on that. A redesign. A final redesign for Dusky, just so we have like, I want to kind of make it to get the Dusky era like some like closure, basically. I don't know what you call it. Like be like, hey, so remember this character? Yeah, she won't be back because I'm going to switch to it. That's what we're gonna do. And I like this character a lot, so I wanted to do one final like redesign. I wanted to add things I always wanted to add and that kind of thing. See what I can do. Like finally do the touches up I wanted for this character, so I have a final version of it. That's like what I want. But yeah, that is the plan for now. And I will do that. I'm going to bring in just a bit before we start. Just so, yeah. Oh, just so you know. But yeah, I will do that. Probably, I want to say before my birthday, but I'm not sure. I want to try to do that before then, but it's basically like 2 months, so I want to do it in a 2 months time, because I also do want to revamp the screen I'm on right now, because I don't know if I want to I could just revamp this model I have right here, and it's just revamped, but at the same time I could do something creative. I don't know. Maybe I do. We'll see. We'll see what my plan is. But yeah, I will be doing that. And then it'll be like, that'll be great because then I'll have more like I'll probably add a little bit more expressions for it, but not too much, so I don't have like an insane amount of work to do. A good amount of expressions, because I do want like different expressions for different emotions. I do gotta make a scared one because I play horror games. Because like, come on, I have to make one for that. But yeah, before we start, I will be right back. Yeah. So then, take a little break for a second, come back, I will be back. And then we'll start when I get back. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so let's... I say that, And I did say we're gonna start immediately, so... There we go. I did say. Gonna check audio. Seems good. I probably wrote this down somewhere, but I'm gonna check. Where is it? It was at -23. It's at 60 now. Okay, so this is more up. And I didn't test this again. I always just don't test it. Alright, so, talking, testing. Alright. Just had to do that real quick, because I needed testing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like Ace Attorney. Getting a bit burnt out by it, so maybe, so after this episode, I'm going to take a break from Ace Attorney for a while. What the fuck? Why is it like this? Why is it in VLC Media Player? Hello? Okay. Isn't like... It's the same audio as what I hear. Okay, good to know. It's about the same volume as what I'm hearing currently. Alright, this should be fun. Let me move over. Sorry for weird sounds in a second. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad. But yeah. I just had to get back into it. Because I am like, I don't know what's up with my... I'm specifically so sore, I don't know why. Trying to like move my feet more so it doesn't become less sore, but we'll see. I literally didn't do nothing crazy today, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright. This chair is the worst. This chair's a little bit cheap. It's cheap. I gotta remember the characters' voices. Okay. We'll see if I can remember them right away.
The test results have just come in, sir.
That's your voice, apparently.
Traces of ubiquium were found in the teapot.
They were?
Just like Mr. Edwards said.
Curse you! You'd better not think this means you beat me.
You really need to drop this obsession with coming in first, Mr. Winner. You were coming in last today. We're all on the same side here, remember? We're all trying to get to the truth. I didn't mean that, and I wasn't trying to be nice to you.
What? But first is best, and everybody knows it's better to be a winner and then a loser.
That's really no way for a prosecutor to think. Not a successful one, anyway.
But I... Enough. I don't remember her voice. Enough. Mr. Edgeworth, please refrain from not skipping my dialogue. He is not worthy of your attention. Ignore him, Eustace. Yeah, I just said that. But carefully. Oh, alright. I don't take care of things here for now. In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going and checking on the victim. Oh, yeah, good idea. I'll be right back. Excellent. We shall see you shortly then.
Mr. Wood is annoying, but totally harmless. Judge Gambit, on the other hand. She's kind of annoying, too. She keeps on stopping me with her big gavel. I don't like that. No. I smack you. Miss Bound, perhaps you could explain why traces of Wickwium were found in your teapot.
Oh, what was your voice? I remember everybody else's, but I don't remember yours. Which probably means I swapped on a lot of them.
I had no idea there was
That's not it.
I had no idea there was anything like that in there.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like French aristocrat kind of thing. But like, no. There's Gavile kind of already has like commanding kind of voice. Kind of like, well, not like commanding, but like a little bit like manipulative, I guess. So it sounds kind of evil, like a little bit evil sounding. But so she's kind of like, I don't know if she's evil. That's the thing. I don't know. So assuming she is, I don't want to do the same kind of thing with Judge Gavile. I want to do something different. And let me think. I don't think British. Are you British? No. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, it doesn't say if you are.
Perhaps it's one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use. So, are you telling God that you do not intentionally put Wickwium in the teapot?
I don't know. Those both sound too similar to me. I'm trying to come up with something that is more different. Oh, that music though. That music's crazy.
Why, yes, exactly. Why would I? Until today, I had no idea that could even be used to make poison gas.
Kind of like fast speaking, maybe? Oh, ooh, okay, no, I kind of like that. Like fast speaking, like uplifting kind of thing. I like that.
You're a trained actress, are you not, Miss Bound? I thought you would be more... I'm sorry, I'm just... I kind of fucked up. I forget what I was gonna say. I thought you'd be more convincing liar, sorry. Retake. Oh, what do you mean? I thought you would know. You have access to the ultimate cookbook, correct? You are the cooker. A book that just happens to... That sounded really bad. That sounded like a slur, but I don't think it is. It just happens to contain instructions added to create the poison gas used in an attack. Meaning, it's perfectly possible for you to know exactly how to make it. You're very well informed, Mr. Edwards.
That voice is reminding you that voice is going to change multiple times.
Miss Bound, is what Mr. Edwards said true?
Ooh, I kind of like that for Judge Gavile more. Ooh, I'm coming in with new voices while I'm doing this on the fly. Oh my god. I keep on forgetting. I keep on making new voices for characters, and I'm like, I forget which the original voice is, what I kind of want for them. I'd forget. Like, what would work best for them? And I'm like, oh.
The book does contain information on how to make the poison gas, yes. But the fact that I have seen it doesn't make me guilty. Can I ask how the gas was triggered? The victim used a blowtorch to heat the lid of one of the display cases, thereby melting the ubiquity. I see. But he locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely that and the fact that he triggered himself wouldn't it point to being a suicide attempt? Also, I switched the voice again. Don't worry about it. Hopefully I remember that one. I keep on forgetting and doing new. The only one that's been... Even Edgever's voice was originally something else. Like, oh my gosh, I have so much... I think the only voice that didn't switch... No, actually, the judge... I was going to say the judge, but the judge also switched. The judge used to be something originally. And changed to, I am the judge. And never switching back, because that's the greatest voice for him ever. And this is the canon voice for me. I don't know why, but it's just like, I've done that, that sounds so fitting. So, she's not willing to admit anything. Furthermore, why would I have gotten hold of the Infesticide Ultra? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps you stole it? You know, I did bump into Moody Judy a week or so ago, and that very evening I noticed my Infesticide Ultra had gone missing. Judy, surely you didn't? Delicia, you carry your bag of pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities for someone other than myself to steal it from you. That's true. But I don't have any odd evidence that it was definitely Miss Bound who stole it. Which means I have to get some time to forge some evidence. New minigame, forge evidence. Offender. Okay, I remember you.
Jules, there's clearly something you're not telling us. Why don't you just come clean them? We all know you never hurt anyone for no reason, so...
Not you too. You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender?
Can you believe me? We've got one wing disguised as another. A gas trap in one of the display cases. And you're the proprietor of this fine establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo.
Kiddo, how old are you? 36? I don't think you got the kiddo privileges on Judy, I will say, Eddie. I think they have to be significantly, like, they have to be at least 15 to 10 years younger than you. 2 years younger, I don't think you're able to call the person kiddo. I will say this.
You've got it all wrong. You have to remember that a gallery doesn't have any security cameras, nor any security personnel. And if some ill-intentioned person or other wanted to get in undetected, I don't think they'd have much of a problem. Wow, you're practically asking me to be burglarized. Burglar. I love that word. You need to be more careful. Puts arm up to fist and sky. Great thief could have a field day in here. I'm telling you that I'm gonna steal some things later. Leave the doors open for me, thanks. And I don't think she's joking. In actuality, I think that Mr. Gusto did in fact enter the gallery before it opened.
Please. Judy's one tough cookie, and I've ate a lot of cookies. And... I'm taking that line of dialogue. She's not budging an inch. I need to watch what I say sometime. I can't be doing that at a job. Maybe it's time to rock a little technique. Gregory taught me back in the day.
I'm trying some things new, okay?
And what technique might that be? Would that technique be kissing me?
Please. Please, Bender.
So hear me out.
Well, I will.
What is Fender's voice? I forgot again.
Everything's connected to what happened 18 years ago back here. It's just we're not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now. Maybe we ought to approach this from a different angle and look to the past for clues instead.
I don't know about any thinking, so I thought I'd use this method as well.
Alright, let's run this through the whole thinkertron. How was June's vote and what happened back then?
Slowly slides to you. According to Miss Bound, it was because of her that Mr. Frosty's flavored ice sculptures were demented. And yet his sculptures are here.
All of a sudden, his ice sculptures are dipped on display. I was like, what's that mean?
His ice sculptures here on display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she... Dastardly. Thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Bound now.
Don't thank me. Thank your pops, buddy. Now take it away, Mousy. I'll grab the popcorn. That was very expensive, but I'm going to need to go back to my house to get. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Miss Bound. You said if you were the one who caused Mr. Frost's creations to melt 18 years ago, correct?
I'm afraid so. I was young and foolish, and it was a terrible accident.
And yet, what you did allowed you to open this exhibit, no?
What do you mean? Gambit's voice is such a, like, confusion for me. Yes. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If you're going to ask such questions, perhaps a formal testimony from Miss Bound might be best. I don't know if that was it. Gambit's voice I'm already so confused on. I'm so very... Something like that. It's kind of, like, breathy, but, like, also, like, deep kind of thing. And that's like that. Yeah. But not that goes to, like, K if I do go too deep. So that's like, I'm always having an issue with that. Okay. We'll see.
Yes, perhaps it might. I'd like to know a little more about Zodiac Hall, if you don't mind. You know, about why Miss Bowen decided to dedicate the space to Mr. Frost's works.
Very well. If you believe it to be relevant to the case, I will allow it. Miss Bound, would you mind? Not at all. I'll do whatever it takes to prove that I'm innocent. And please, if you could give us some background on Zodiac Hall, the pieces on display here. It took 18 years, but at long last, I finally was able to buy Simpson's home back a little while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn it into an art gallery. To that end, I collected as many Paul Halleck pieces as I could from around the world. Because if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to hold a space dedicated to his work. Thank you for your testimony, Miss Bound. How wonderful it is that you were able to fulfill your dream. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, everything seems entirely above board to me.
Judge Gavlet, that was simply the witness's preliminary statement. As you surely know, the value of that testimony cannot be evaluated without due cross-examination.
Spoken like a true attorney. Very well. You may do what you must. Alright, what this is. Took 18 years, but at long last I was finally able to buy Simpson's home a while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn it into an art gallery. Oh yeah, this was his match, I forgot about that. To that end, I collected as many Paul Halleck pieces as I could from around the world. Because if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open a dead space dedicated to his work. Pressing that.
Paul Halleck. That was Mr. Frost's pseudonym, correct?
Yes, he adopted it while he was working as a sculptor at France.
I see. I'm curious about some of the pieces in your collection, more specifically, how you were able to acquire the Taurus and Gemini statues. It was under my understanding that Mr. Frost died before he could complete them.
Yes, I was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on photos of the sculptures he made.
Really? Perhaps you could go into more detail on that.
Oh, nice, that was it. Because I'm honest, it's always fun as something of a stream of mine to open a space dedicated work. Oh, here we go. That's it. The create replicas for the Winter Wing based on the photos and sculptures he made. Alright. Do I have anything against that? That's Larry Sketch. Chocolate. Sugar detected in the fountain. Okay. I'm pressing that.
These photos you mentioned, you mean the ones you yourself took in Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago?
Yes, you certainly know a lot about what happened back then, Mr. Edwards. So, the statues in the Winter Wing were just copies? I didn't even get to see them before they melted.
No, the sculptors in question were definitely not replicas. Which means that Miss Pound is lying.
I know, it's such an awful shame. And after we went to trouble to recreate them, too.
The sculptors in the Winter Wing weren't replicas, they're the very ones from 18 years ago. Need to show I'm aware of that, or I'll never get to the truth.
Can I prove that? Okay, so they were the ones 18 years ago. That work? No, it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. It's the last one, I know that, because the game's literally telling me that. I'm just like, come on, move it on. Let's see. Yeah, how do I prove it's the same one, though? Okay. Analyze that. Statute limitations, yeah. I wonder if it's this. But it's mostly talking about temperature on here, so I think it's more related to temperature. And there's also hours on here. That might be useful. I don't think there's anything time related here. Yeah, I wish I remembered what exactly. We'll try this. Yeah, no. Stop rhyming! You need to stop rhyming this instant. Okay. This is kind of difficult. Maybe it's not, because like half the time I say these are difficult, and it's kind of like the easiest answer ever. It's not that either. How much lines do you have for failure? Oh my, you're okay. You're gonna be. Oh. Literally a one I forgot. Yeah, I mean, this was as expected. Expect me not remembering what evidence I gathered before. It's been a week or so.
I'm afraid you've run out of road, Miss Bound. You know what happens when that happens. You can lie all you like, but you can't deny the results of the tests conducted on the sculpture's remains. And those tests leave no room for ambiguity. And what you had on display weren't replicas, they were the very statues Miss Frost carved 18 years ago.
Oh, I can probably help explain how they worked out, like if you like, dear. It's the sugar, you see. You might think the sugar is sugar, but the composition is actually very unique. You could probably recreate the statues, but the sweet secret of their chemical makeup, no chance. Of course she was British for a second.
Thank you, Miss Scott. I don't go asking for help still. To put it simply, the statues didn't disappear back then because they melted. They disappeared because you spirited them away and you kept them hidden for these 18 long years.
What? She kept a pair of flavored ice sculptures around somewhere for all that time?
It's not the most out there idea in the world. Somebody in a big enough icebox.
Quiet, all of you. Miss Van, have you have anything to say in your defense? So you've already learned that much. Should I take that to mean you admit to having hidden the flavored ice sculptures in question? No, I admit to no such thing. You haven't proven that I was the one who took those statues away. And you won't, because it would have been impossible for me to do so in the first place. Police were already here when they disappeared. How could I have done it without them noticing?
How indeed. I don't yet to know exactly how you did it, but I'm far from ready to say it that it was impossible for you to have stolen them away.
You're a very persistent man, aren't you, Mr. Edwards?
I am indeed, and I won't stop until I get to the truth.
I see. Then I'll be ready to tell you exactly what I did that day 18 years ago. Yeah, ignore that. The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. During the judging, I had to go change the camera's film cartridge for Samson. Before I could take the camera back to Samson, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Later, around when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds and serve tea to everybody present. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. And those are my moments on the day it all happened. I really see how you could take issue with any of that.
That's for us to decide, Miss Bound.
Are you saying there's a contradiction in her story, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm far more focused on proving the fact that she did indeed steal those statues. The question is when she would have had the opportunity to do so. If I could pinpoint that time, I'd be able to prove what she got up to.
Okay. How am I gonna prove that? I guess somehow. One time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living room area on standby. Oh, there's so much evidence for this part too. Oh, let's just go through it all. Okay. Let's see. The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. Okay, upstairs in the living area, you were waiting in there. Okay. During the judging, you had to change the camera film cartridge for Samson. Or I had to. Okay, you did. Okay, but no, I'm getting this mixed up. Okay. Before I could take the camera back to Samson, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Okay. Later around, when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds and serve tea to everyone present. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. This is interesting. This line right here. This is the one that I'm most weirded out about. What do you mean Mr. Gusto entered Mr. Frost's room? I'm pressing that.
When exactly did you see Mr. Gusto entering the victim's room?
It was while your father and the others were investigating the room where the body was found.
Gusto said he went in there to get back a photo of him and Frost and their kids.
Yeah, because he didn't want anybody to suspect they'd been working together, right? Pretty sloppy of him to get spotted, though. Definitely not great thief material.
I think Mr. Gusto could live with that, to be honest. So the moment when Mr. Gusto snuck into Mr. Frost's room. Was this the moment when Miss Bound stole the sculptures?
So you're saying... So the moment when Mr. Gusto snuck into Mr. Frost's room, was this the moment Miss Bound stole the sculptures? So... he goes in there. If that's the case, he was working with her. Which I think is plausible. So I'm gonna say yes.
This is where you remove the sculptures.
Probably wrong though. But how would I have done that?
Yeah,
I got it wrong. Even a great thief would have struggled to steal sculptures around then, Mr. Edwards. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That was not a good idea to say that.
Looks like I got it wrong.
Yeah, I did not think about that it was busy around the time. That would not, yeah. That's definitely an issue. Yeah, I messed that up. Alright. So there's the other one then, so.
My apologies. Please continue, Miss Bound. I need to figure out when Miss Bound would have been able to steal the sculptures.
Was there a best window of opportunity? You think a great thief like me would have an inkling? But I'm drawing a blank here.
If you're going to get the bomb with us, you'll need to grill her harder. Go get it. Go get to it. We'll wrap you under, big man. Pat you on back.
Alright.
It's definitely this one. I'm pressing that. I'm pressing that again because I had something there. No.
That can't have been the moment she did it. I better listen carefully to what she says. I need to figure out when Miss Bound would have been able to steal the sculptures.
Was there a best window of opportunity? You think a great thief like me would have been... Okay. I see. I have to press. Oh, okay. So we're not... Am I supposed to do evidence for this one? That would make sense. Okay. So I have to find out which statement was the time she did it. The whole time before judging Beyond, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. I'm pressing this.
You entered the room containing Mr. Takeover's work before bringing the camera back to him, correct?
Yes, I heard the sound of something collapsing. Whoa, that's a big sound. Samson, are you in there? Oh. I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming right now. I can't.
shouted the chocolate chip falling over after serving someone took a bite out of one of the supports.
And Miss Dagger was still in Mr. Gusto room. Mr. Gusto room. When you found the body.
Yes, I'm fairly certain that was the case. He was judging each room in order, and he'd like to take his time.
So the point at which she discovered Mr. Frost's body, was this the moment of which Miss Bounty stole the sculptures? This is when you remove the sculptures. I got it wrong again. I love that Edra is like, just guessing. I'm just over here guessing. This is definitely the part where you did it.
Oh, what is it?
Were you the only one who was able to move around freely during the judging?
I wouldn't say freely, but I was able to move around more easily than the contestants, yes. Even so, I could hardly have spirited the sculptures away while Samson was standing right there, could I? So Samson was in the hallway? When did you do it? And I went straight off to change the film as soon as he asked me. I wouldn't have had time.
So, changing the film in the camera as requested by Mr. Tangro. This is the moment who was...
This could be a trick. This is... It's not failing. Even the game even told me this was not it. Let's try this one. Because I'm thinking about something.
Just as you did today?
That's fine. What about an offer to everyone working on the investigation a cup of tea?
The company included. Not everybody well. You were here, there, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere with that little cart of yours.
Interesting. Did anything strike you as strange around that time?
Oh yeah, Rick was singing the praises of Judy's tea, and I think he mentioned the sorcerer's.
Oh. Oh, motherfucker. You were hiding it on the cart? Wait. That would make a lot of sense. Because I was like, it'd be so obvious she just did it before, but then wouldn't notice. Everybody wouldn't notice before. So this seems like the only time that she'd be able to do it. It was like when they were investigating. So the cart was the sitting cart. There was an ice block in here with a cloth over it. That's what. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. And do I have? Oh, that makes so much sense. And I bet that car she's moving right there is another ice block. That makes sense why they were different. Oh my, that's crazy. Okay.
This also was cold.
Yeah, that's the ice block. This was it.
Miss Bound, I believe this is when you stole the sculptures.
I hate to contradict you, but I found the room was full of witnesses at the point, Mr. Fender included. Are you suggesting that I somehow got the sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room right under everyone's noses?
That is precisely what I'm suggesting.
Okay, I kind of like that one, actually. I feel like it would have melted at the same time. then you would be able to see it melting while it's being moved, and possibly the whole thing would be wet. So there's some issues there. But
Miss Bound stole these ice sculptures, and she did it by hiding them here.
Yep. I was like, that one's... When I heard the tea was cold, and I was thinking about it, I was like, what if she just took the cart and put an ice sculpture on it, and then put a blanket over it, and just put a towel, like a blanket or towel over it. It was like, okay, you can't see it.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Father,
Mr. Father.
my father and Fender had no idea that one of the sculptures was mere inches away from them. Because it wasn't just a tea set you were pushing around Westbound, but a hidden ice sculpture in a glass case.
Oh. It was in a glass case. That would make sense why it didn't get everywhere. Surely such a thing would have been impossible. How could a case of that size fit on a serving cart? It would have been spotted immediately.
Who said anything about a serving cart?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you suggesting she used instead?
I'm suggesting that Westbound used this to transport the sculptures.
And this is...
The cart that Westbound used to move the flavored ice sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room 8 years ago.
Mr. Frost room.
And it would appear that the very same cart is still here with us in this very room.
That works. I was like, did that work? Does that work? Yeah, it works. We usually bought it for use in the contest. You're saying that Westbound loaded Mr. Frost's sculptures onto this cart and carried them off?
I am. As you can imagine, all one would need to do is lay a case on its side at a tablecloth. And it'd look exactly like a normal serving cart, allowing it to move the sculptures around freely.
Can it be?
Holy moly, of course. That's why those sauces were so chilly. They were sitting right on top of a big block of ice. Jews, how could you?
Impressive.
Hmm.
Then again, you are Mr. Gregory Edgeworth's son. I should expect to know this. There's a scrap of evidence that I stole the sculptures all those years ago now. And yet, I knew that no matter what I said or did, I'd always be under a cloud of suspicion. So you admit it. You admit that you stole them from Mr. Frost's room? Yes, I do. I took the sculptures and their glass cases out of that room 18 years ago. As Mr. Edgeworth correctly deduced, I dressed up the lift cart as a serving cart to do it. I slipped in and out of Mr. Frost's room while I was going around serving tea to everybody. And in the end, I removed not only the sculptures, but the flavored ice zodiac blocks as well.
Zodiac blocks, I feel like I've seen them for myself before.
Yeah, what are those? Oh, yeah, those. I've heard about those.
There's a huge block of ice on display here. Must be incredibly heavy, though. Maybe not. With they being hollow on the inside.
I feel like you need a huge carpet. If
we're doing really an exact replica of Mr. Frost's room from 18 years ago. And even though my father never saw them because they'd already melted, the zodiac blocks must have been in the victim's room back then as well.
that would make sense. When I had finished moving the 2 ice sculptures and the 2 zodiac blocks out, I took 2 fresh, empty cases to Mr. Frost's room and put them where the original 2 had been. Only the sculptures had been kept in glass cases, you see, to prevent them from being damaged. The blocks were a little more robust, but so they... I always say it like that. So they have been displayed as is. I'm not even trying to say it like that. I stated the contest rules we were responsible for providing all display materials, including cases.
Meaning it would have been easy for it.
With this a little bit.
Prepare those The empty spaces she swapped in.
Mr. Frost room contained a few other flavored ice works in progress. Figured if I melted some doubts somehow, the result puddle would look like it came from the sculptors. And that's how those sculptures from 18 years ago came to be in the Winter Wing today. Yeah, I have to say, Mr. Edgeworth, that's quite the confession.
Indeed, and I think she offered it so willingly because she knows there's nothing we can do with it.
Yeah. Think it's over yet. So I have to tell you. However, despite everything I've shared, you can't charge me with anything now, can you? What? How did you figure that? Okay, you literally just told Edgeworth that's like, you know this is gonna happen. So why are you acting surprised? Oh my. I would have thought you might know at least as much, given we're at the crime scene. Tsushima bears various statutes of limitations outlined in this book. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that. I was feeling because the statute of limitations ran out, so that's not good. Statutes of what? I don't know what I'm about to be explained.
Simply put, okay, let me explain this to the new Ace Attorney fans, or anybody who doesn't know. Prosecutors only have a certain amount of time within which they can put a suspect on trial for a given crime. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
I was gonna read it like a Wikipedia article. I didn't read that. So it's different for every crime. Murder 15 years, theft 7 years. Ah.
Yes, Miss Brown still died sculptures 18 years ago. So it's too late for her arrested for that crime.
I don't believe it. This is a serious matter, especially when it involves the removal of evidence from the crime scene. However, as you yourself just pointed out, Miss Brown can no longer be prosecuted for a crime. Rendering your revelation rather pointless, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you happy about that? Why are you happy about that? Why are you acting smug about that? You're literally like the judge. You're literally investigating this. Why? You should be like upset about this. Do you not care? Like, are you just evil? Like, I don't know.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. But you see, the theft of thy sculptures is my principal interest here. I found the body that reappeared 18 years ago after the theft to be considerably more interesting.
Suggesting that I also hid Mr. Frost's body?
I'm indeed.
But how do you keep a body hidden for 18 years without anybody finding it?
By hiding it in a very unusual place.
Oh, now this is interesting. Did you freeze him? Did you freeze Frost? That would be kind of like poetic almost. Frost got frosted. Are you telling me that you know where the body has been for all this time, Mr. Edgeworth? Let me think. The only thing that comes to mind is ice sculptures. Body was an ice sculpture, so maybe could have been. A blowtorch as well. There was a blowtorch to get the body out. Maybe? I don't know. This was the cloth has to be useful here as well, I feel. Yeah. The fountain. Set music to grab separate times by regards, 15 that she's suspended should defeat for country. Suspended from any time of any accomplices and time at the end of their trial. Seems a little weird, okay, whatever. Stationary. I'm thinking iced.
It's not such a big leap if you think about what Miss Banner's told us already. Let's just say it wasn't just flavored ice that she removed from Mr. Frost's room back then.
She did put it in the case then. Wait. Is that actually blood? No. Yeah, but if your confidence can claim, let us put it to the test. Tell me, Miss Treacherous, where exactly was Mr. Frost's body hidden? Okay. Still a little confused by it, but we'll see. Ice statue is the only thing that makes sense. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I messed up. Okay. I was 50-50 there. I'll try it. Okay. Yeah, give me exactly 3 more chances. And we're good. Okay, yeah. It is that, then. Let's see. Photograph Mr. Frost's work?
And of the victim's body, Your Honor.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? And of the victim's body. Oh. Oh. Wait. That's actually wild. Wait. Okay, let's see. I think I was right, but like also, that's crazy.
And of the victim's body, Your Honor.
You'll have to forgive me, but I don't see what you mean. Where exactly in this photograph is Mr. Frost's body?
The victim's body is hiding right here.
I think this is it. It is! That's crazy. Should have a nice dead sculpture.
Yes, it may look like a sculpture at first glance. But it is in fact Mr. Frost's corpse.
That's actually insane. That's insane, actually. Yeah, because it's different. Yeah, look. That makes so much sense, too. It's a completely different statue here. That's actually crazy. I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's cool. I like that one.
What? Surely you can't be serious. I don't see anything in the photograph that supports such a wild claim. That's because a certain piece of evidence was used to hide the body in plain sight. What piece of that might be that? What demands that you present that was used to conceal the body?
That.
One of the cloths from in the autumn wing? Yes, when it's made to glow in just the right way, it's so visually convincing that you might mistake it for ice. Is that right, Miss Scone? Oh, I guess, dear, but you make it look like just about anything, really, even blazing fire. And the right shade of blue would make it look like ice, yes, exactly like it, in fact. Is that the case? There's certain special devices needed to generate those colors, of course, though? If you would care to look at the photograph of the winter wing, Your Honor. You'll notice there's a small box connected to the bottom of the Gemini display case.
There in fact is. That is true.
That's one of the very light-emitting devices in question. Detective Gambit even confirmed its presence. In fact, this particular device went missing 18 years ago. Back then, it was no doubt firmly connected to the cloth inside the display case, which means Miss Bound had no choice but to take it with her when she removed the sculpture.
That's actually pretty wild. I like that one.
So you see, this cloth and the light-emitting device were being used to create the illusion that Mr. Frost's body was, in fact, a statue carved from ice. No, this can't be.
Well, so you're telling me that when we took that photo of us in the winter wing...
Yes, we were standing right in front of the body. But when the body and the cloth were both being recovered from the fountain, why were they found there if the body was supposed to be the winter wing disguised as a sculpture? Because there would have been no mystery as to how the body had been hidden if we had found it as is. Miss Bound needed to remove Mr. Frost from the winter wing in order to throw us off the scent. Ridiculous. I don't recall her sneaking around behind our backs to throw a body in the fountain. No, and she didn't need to, because she had another method at the disposal, her trusty Nifgard, safeguard that proved so useful in executing her original theft. I believe she wheeled the body to one of the other wings and floated it downstream into the fountain. It was a body being quite solid, probably got stuck somewhere along the way, which is why the only cloth appeared at first. The cloth Miss Scone discovered. And then the body followed afterwards, once it had thawed enough. It's an ingenious theory, Mr. Edgeworth. But can you prove that it was me? It seems a little unfair to expect me to accept your accusation without proof, don't you think? What about an eyewitness? Do you think someone might have spotted her when she was moving the body? As a matter of fact, I do. Wait a minute. Larry. In the context of the piece of evidence I was provided, will shed light on exactly how Miss Bound moved the body as well. And Mr. Edgeworth, do you have the evidence to support your allegation? Of course, I have a piece of very compelling proof right here. And please present it to the court. What evidence do you have that proves Mr. Bound acted as you claim?
Take that!
Larry, of course.
More droppings. Is that me? Yes, Mr. That's true. Sketches of people as they pass through the fountain room. Every time I have to say his name, I have to explode. I have to say Larry. Larry. I die inside. As he was in this game. Yeah, but he drew that. he drew that though. But what I'm interested in is this card we can see here. Spent server card? What about it? You see, I'm back. You don't see it? She's using the same trick as she used 18 years ago. Look, I'm about to do a point again. Because I'm like on the left of the screen, watch this. There we go. We know that Miss Bound was moving Mr. Frost's body when this picture was being drawn. What? If I may,
I don't see Mr. Frost's body anywhere in that sketch. All I see is a picture of me delivering chocolates to everyone.
Really? Then allow me to direct your attention to the color of the tablecloth, Miss Bound. I originally thought that Mr. Butts had made an error, but he assured me that couldn't possibly be the case.
This tablecloth appears to be the light blue.
Yes, a shade of tablecloth that Miss Brown doesn't seem to own. Tablecloth only appears to be light blue due to the body hiding out just underneath.
What? But the shape of the card is perfectly rectangular, just as one would expect. Surely would have been the opposite if the tablecloth was being draped over a body.
Not that the body even placed inside one of the hollow zodiac blocks in the Winter Wing.
Oh yeah, the Zodiac blocks. I forgot about those. I was thinking about those. I was like, where are they at?
Place one of those on the lift card could easily pass Buster as a regular servant card, wouldn't you agree?
Goddess of Justice.
Miss Bound. Surely now you must admit that it was you who moved the body?
You? Wait, what? Okay, oh, okay. I forgot the Miss Bad part.
This is you did 18 years ago.
I didn't expect you to do all that from a single simple sketch. But that sketch alone isn't enough to prove your theory, is it?
It seems like you have more. You wouldn't need to be wary on that front. My case doesn't rest solely on Mr. Butt's artwork. Once you got disposed of the body, your surfing cart became a simple lift cart once more. Which is exactly what we discovered here at the fountain room. And without a serving cart, you had to find some place to put your chocolates.
The chocolates are the ones I was handing out.
As we saw in the sketch, you had originally placed them on top of the cart. The chocolates you gave us came from your pocket.
Oh yeah, mine was half melted. It was still super sweet and tasty though.
Why did you suddenly feel the need to put chocolates in your pocket, Miss Bound? It was because you no longer had a serving cart to put them on, that's why.
One moment, please. You have explained what Miss Bound did with chocolates in the lift cart. But what about the tablecloth? Where did it go?
Indeed, if stashing the chocolates in her pocket was the only solution she could think of. I did Miss Bound at the time dispose of an entire tablecloth.
Well, Mr. Archer, do you have an answer for me? Jesus inside.
Miss Bound didn't I to dispose of the tablecloth, Your Honor. In fact, it's right here in front of us.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what he's talking about now. So you can care to enlighten us? What exactly is the tablecloth Miss Bound used to hide the body? That sounds so specific, it has to be this one.
Miss Bound has a tablecloth on her person, and in plain view, in fact.
Wait, is she wearing it? In plain view? No, surely you don't mean...
Miss Bound. It's the cloth around your waist, isn't it?
I was like, that's so specific, it has to be that one.
And given the Zodiac locks were kept in glass cases, that cloth would have been in direct contact with the ice. All you have to do is confirm that theory is to test the cloth for traces of the sugar used in Mr. Frost's work. The game is up, Miss Bound. It's time to come clean.
You would need to test the tablecloth.
Hmm?
Everything you said is true. I stole Delicia's pesticide ultra, and I moved Mr. Frost's body. It was me. It was all me. Wow, okay, you just say it? Alicia, I'm so sorry. Last week I went into your bag and I took it. Why? And then I put it in his pocket, hoping to make it look like he tried to do himself in. Also made him sure to leave no fingerprints but yours, just in case the police suspected foul play. Judy, you... Oh my gosh.
Mercedes, why? Weren't we supposed to be on the same side? Oh, fight to get free Samson?
We were, but I couldn't afford to get arrested. Not yet. Not until I have finally proven that Samson is innocent. I always planned to give myself up in the end, I swear. I know it's easy to say that now, but
Why'd you do it this way, though? It's not like you.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Fender. It caused so much trouble. I've been the guilty party all along, ever since that day 18 years ago.
You tried to tell us that the true culprit in that IS-7 incident was you.
I committed a terrible crime. I took the sculptures. I sold them for purely selfish reasons. The moment Mr. Frost died, they became more than mere entries in the confectionery contest. They became the final works of Samson's favorite artists. I couldn't allow them to just melt away, not before he came home. That meant I couldn't let anyone near them, not even the police. So I hid them. I knew it was wrong, but I just had to. I put them in the cold storage room for safekeeping. But what I had actually done was far worse than anything I could ever imagine. Because who would have thought that Mr. Frost's body itself was posing as one of the sculptures?
So she didn't know about the body when she stole the sculptures?
What? Samson is a kind man, a saint. He could never kill anyone. Never! Yet, because of what I did, police never found Mr. Frost's body, and Samson was found guilty. After all you've done for me, he's my family. The only family I've ever had. He's the most important person in the entire world to me, and I...
Dudes.
After his conviction, I'm forced out of our home. I was finally able to return a few days ago, and I did. I was at the cold storage to check up on the sculptures. That's when I saw it. Mr. Frost's body. He'd been there the whole time. Of course, by that point, the statute of limitations had expired. So I did what I had to today. Because it was the only way I could think of to make things right.
It seems I've misunderstood her intentions. Everything she's done really has been all for Mr. Tangero's sake.
This case was. Hey, what are you talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something's been puzzling me. Why didn't Miss Brown use poison gas? Why not a more reliable method? Why disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing? The only reason I can think of is to confuse someone who was here 18 years ago.
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait. Was my theory correct? Is Carmel the actual killer from the first one? Or Delicia? Yeah, I wonder what she had in mind.
If she was trying to prove that Mr. Tegro was innocent, Spawn's ultimate goal must be to...
The middle?
Could she have been trying to discover the identity of the true culprit? Miss Pound, your ultimate aim was to see Mr. Tegro cleared of all charges, correct? And to that end, you had to expose the real killer, and police find the body from 18 years ago. Is my understanding of your intentions correct? Exhibiting the sculptures were sure to force the killer to return to the crime scene. After all, they were the only person apart from you who knew that the body was hidden in the icework.
Sure, they would have freaked out thinking the body was about to be discovered and come running, yeah?
Exactly, but Miss Brown ran the risk that the killer might successfully cover their tracks this time. In the worst case scenario, they might even have been able to remove Mr. Frost's body from the scene. So how could she lure the true killer into revealing themselves without putting vital evidence at risk?
Or see what you're getting at. Say that what Autumn Wing was all Winter Wingy.
I am. You were betting on one thing, Miss Brown, weren't you? That whoever opened the Pisces case you had so carefully disguised as the Gemini case would be the real perpetrator of the IS-7 incident.
No. But that would mean the real killer was... If not another word. You realize the implications of what you are saying, Mr. Edwards? Are you prepared to stand beyond the accusation you are clearly about to make?
Isbound set a trap for Mr. Frost's killer, meaning that whoever found themselves caught in that trap is highly likely to be the guilty party. But, unlike the evidence to support such an assertion, to accuse someone without any evidence is not to be done lightly, so I should really go ahead and make an accusation and name the Mr. Frost's killer. Ashford goes to see the truth exposed.
I don't know who. I think I got an idea of the. I think it's Carmelo. But yeah.
I had to do that, and I need to seize the moment. Yesterday, I am fair to stand behind my accusation. I know exactly who was to blame for the IS-7 incident.
Take that!
Is Gusto the victim of the poison gas? Is the perpetrator behind the IS-7 incident? Gusty?
Mr. Gusto.
Miss Bound, as we have established, you knew that the opening of the gallery was Lure and the real culprit. You set up the poison gas in order to catch them. Do you speak facts this far?
You're a very impressive man, Mr. Edgeworth, just like your father. And of course, you're absolutely right.
Then perhaps you could tell us exactly what happened in your own words.
Of course, I have nothing to add anymore, so I might as well tell you everything. I set a trap in here in the gallery to try and catch Mr. Frost's killer. Before we opened, I made sure the door to the autumn wing was the only one that was unlocked. When opening time came, I went around to unlock the doors of the various rooms, and found that the autumn wing had been locked from the inside. The killer is on the other side of the door. But, well, frightened me.
And then she simply walked away, leaving him to fall victim to a poison gas trap.
When I heard that Mr. Gusto was being treated for gas inhalation, that's when I knew he was the murderer. And all that was left was for the police to find Mr. Frost's body, and then Samson would finally be proven innocent. At least that was my plan.
James, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm always here for you, right? We could have found another way. It didn't have to be like this.
Thank you, Mr. Fender. You've been so very kind to me all these years. But I'm the one who created this mess, so it's up to me to try and clean it up. I didn't care what it took, as long as I could get Samson out of that awful place.
Judy.
18 years ago, the police managed to cover up the fact that Mr. Frost's body had gone missing. I went to tell them now, it said it had reappeared. I was afraid they might have tried to cover things up again. So I worked on set off to very public incident here in the gallery in front of as many witnesses as possible.
I'm so sorry, Judy. My hairline's crazy. You, Samson, Gregory. I let you all down.
Bender, this can't be easy for him.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. Mr. Fender, I hope one day you can forgive me. Whatever punishment I have to face, I'm ready to accept it. Please, if I may ask one thing of you, it's that you simply must clear Samson's name. Oh, it's gonna make me actually tear up if I keep on doing that. I'm getting into character too much. Alright, that's pretty good though, I like that.
The way the truth of these past 18 years had come to light was unexpected, to say the least, and yet it only set us down a path towards an even more shocking end.
Was that it? To be continued? What do you mean? There's more? Okay. I'll play some more. I didn't know there's more.
Miss Bound, are you feeling a little calmer now?
Yes.
Good, and allow me to get to the point. Regardless of your intentions, you broke the law.
Yes, I understand.
Nevertheless, I understand that you did what you did in order to prove Mr. Tegra's innocence. Never, if the real conflict really is someone else, then we have the duty to reinvestigate the case.
Yeah, of course. There's nothing to suggest that anything nefarious took place in the official IS-7 incident records. And right now, there's nothing to suggest that we should take Miss Bound at her word either. So therefore, sort of business should be the best to culprit of the case before us, Miss Bound herself.
Official records cannot always be trusted, Judge Gambit, especially since there are those prosecutors who would think nothing of twisting the facts.
Yes, because you literally did. You literally did. It's been proven in court. What do you mean? It's been proven in court that you overlooked it. Like, what do you mean, Judge Gambit? I bet you were the one who let him off, too. Honestly. The Citizens Committee at the time overlooked such a prosecutor.
That's for you and your people to figure out. However, there's the fact that the autopsy report was faked, seeing as Mr. Frost's body was only found just now.
There's something of Von Karma in you, Mr. Edwards.
How so exactly?
By continually defying the will of the committee and bending the truth to fit your needs. That's how. A lot. That's a lot coming for you. That's a lot. Perhaps it's time that you understand how the committee, sees this case. Alright, what do you see? The committee's willing to accept that Mr. Von Karma's falsified Mr. Frost's autopsy report. Even still, Mr. Von Karma only managed to have Mr. Tegrove convicted as accomplice. Personally, I have come to believe that the real culprit behind the A7 incident is Mr. Bound. The plan to poison and kill Mr. Augusto today was to have to frame him for Mr. Frost's murder. Okay.
And this is how the committee sees things, is it?
It is, and as always, I acted solely in the service of law and order.
It doesn't mean like she's doing all this acting in service of the committee and covering up the truth. And if I can't change her mind, there will be no saving Mr. Tegro, Miss Bound.
Interesting. What does the committee want in this, even? Okay. Even someone only managed to have Mr. convicted as an accomplice. So I couldn't believe that the real culprit behind the incident was found. By the poison to kill Mr. Gusto was her attempt to frame him. I should have expected her to come in with this. Like, I should have expected it. One second. I'm trying to take a second after that. Committee's willing to accept Mr. Von Karma falsified. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yo.
Hey. Hello. How's it going? It's up.
Just curious, do you remember the exact time it took for you to beat Resident Evil 9?
Well, my time said 9 hours. But I feel like that was false.
9 hours.
Because the stream was like 15. I paused a lot to be fair,
like
take breaks.
literally yesterday, the leaderboards for speedrun.com were opened for this game. And someone already did it in 1 hour and 31 minutes and 37 seconds.
That's really?
1 day, literally.
I actually don't know how that's possible. How is that possible?
The leaderboards were opened yesterday.
That's crazy because I don't know how that's possible. There's literally sections where you have to, like, watch cutscenes or something. Maybe they didn't count cutscenes.
No, they always count the cutscenes.
They do? Okay, and then... I don't know, then.
They count cutscenes.
Oh, let me set up the screen for you. 1 second. Almost forgot.
So, no idea how they did that.
Over there. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they did that either.
But it's an impressive number.
Literally. It's like how that reminds me of they did you know Amnesia the Bunker. There was a speedrun for that game. That was literally
What?
Amnesia the
Amnesia?
Bunker. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There was a speedrun for that. That was literally like 10 minutes.
Let me see.
It was either 10 minutes or it was like 5 minutes. It was so short because there's a
We're
glitch.
talking the bunker.
Yeah. They might have patched the glitch, but there's a glitch where you can go through the wall at the start of the game and it'll take you to the final area.
By the way, 1 minute 31 seconds.
Wait. That's how long it
That's
is?
the current world record.
Oh, never mind. It was shorter.
1 minute 31 seconds.
It's because there's a glitch where you can just go into the wall with one of the physics at the start of the game and just basically just skip everything, and then you're in the final boss fight area. It's stupid. I don't know how people figured it out, but they did.
Yeah, so I'm curious to watch this speedrun now.
You look at it, it's actually insane. I've seen it before.
They submitted it so you can watch the whole thing.
It
whole
looks
1
fake.
minute and 31 seconds.
It's ridiculous how short it is. It's probably gotta be the shortest speedrun I've ever seen. I don't know if there's a shorter one, honestly.
Oh my gosh, this person is like a huge amnesia speedrunner. They've got like a speedrun submitted for every category for every amnesia game.
Respect. I kind of wanted to do that one time.
And in every one of them, they are first in most of those categories.
Wait, what? They're like the top one? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are like top one in almost every category, and in some they have second and third places.
Wait, what? Literally the god of amnesia speedruns. How did you find this? just search it up and just immediately.
I just looked for speedrun.com and looked for the top one speedrunner in Amnesia the Bunker. And this person has a speedrun submitted for every category of every Amnesia game. Almost every category of almost every Amnesia game. And in most of them they are first.
I'm kind of interested what glitchless would be for that. It's like how fast that would be with just like normally doing it.
Okay. I don't see a glitchless category for this game. But there is a restricted category. And it's no major glitches.
What's restricted mean?
Of course,
oh, okay.
the same person holds the first place. They submitted speedrun for this category too, and it took them 6 minutes and 43 seconds.
What? It's still pretty short. I mean, that game's not that long, but still, that's crazy timing. That game took me 5 hours.
Information, it's 7 seconds better than the person from second place. By whole 7 seconds.
That's insane. Because did you see me play that game? It took me like 5 hours to play that game, to beat it.
Oh, and there is also a glitchless category. And guess who's first here?
Oh? Oh,
I'm
the same one?
Call this person out. I'm gonna call him out. He has pronouns in his bio. Quasar.
Whoa, woke?
Yeah, kind of woke to have pronouns. You use
Can't believe I
pronouns?
didn't know this. Yeah. Can't believe that.
freaking wokey.
That sounds like a slur. Oh
Okay,
no.
so this person called Quasar, they got the game in glitchless category in 11 minutes and 26 seconds.
For glitchless, okay.
Or glitchless, yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, it does make sense because the game's like 5 hours long. It's not too long. It's like
The game is
original.
5 hours
games.
long, so it's logical to beat it in 11 minutes.
I could do it. I could maybe do the glitch. I don't. They might have patched the glitch out. I don't think they did.
Mm.
I could easily get
When
top
was the
if I do
newest-
that.
When was the newest speedrun submitted for the glitched category? And I see it was 2 months ago. So they didn't patch it. No, 1 month. No, even better. 20 days ago, and it seems that the glitch is still working because this speedrun is 1 minute and 42 seconds.
That's like. I'm not super surprised because I know the trick, but like at the same time, it's like that's crazy. I don't remember how to do it though. It's like something with physics in the generator room. I think you go for the ceiling or the wall on like the right side. I don't remember though fully.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see this speedrun later.
You have to see how insane it is. It's just ridiculous.
1.5 minutes.
It looks fake. It looks like the game's like put together with like duct tape and like when you look at that, it looks like it's
Yeah,
like.
but I think I believe them because the first 10 places in this leaderboard have below 1 minute 40 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, the first 20 places.
Yeah, that would make sense. That I would feel like that glitch is vital to getting the fastest time.
Actually, the first 30.
I think that might go further.
The first person that has 1 minute and 40 seconds is on 35th place. There are 34 speedruns submitted that have below 1 minute and 40 seconds.
That's actually. If you didn't know the glitch existed, like this would just seem so weird. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah. In most games it's like that actually. I remember seeing some Outlast speedrun just because I was curious. And the first thing that the guy did was jump off the map and fall into final area.
What? I didn't know that was a thing.
There was a glitch like that in Fallout. He just glitched his way out the map, fell through the floor, and suddenly you see the final area of the game.
Like the lab? Like you can just glitch to the lab area?
I think so. I don't remember specifically now what was the final area, but this speedrun literally took a few minutes.
Where's the lab? I don't know if there's something after the lab area.
Just a few minutes of walking in that area and it's over.
It's like, oh, it's a normal playthrough, and immediately like some like crazy stuff happens. You're like, what's going on? You want to know what a speedrun I would like to see? I want to see a speedrun of like Ace Attorney game. It's just spamming the button.
I don't think those speedruns make sense.
Yeah, it's like how would this even work?
It's like, how fast can you skip through text?
It's like immediately you just like hear like it's a whole part. It's like
Yeah, but actually it's kind of the same with Undertale speedruns, but you actually do some stuff in Undertale. but most of the time you're just gonna hear the speedrunners spamming 4 buttons on their keyboard to skip all the dialogue.
Here we. I was gonna spam my keyboard, but I don't want to mess up something. I'm not doing it for the bit. It's gonna be too bad. It would have been funny though. Wait, I'm playing Ace Attorney.
Yeah, you are.
You remember what happened?
Speedrunning the game. I have no idea.
I have to explain it. So Judy Bounds killed this guy.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was the apparently he's the original killer of the Bio-7 incident that Edward's dad was in.
Okay.
And then also craziest thing ever, you see this statue on the left?
Yeah.
That statue with the cloth over it?
Yeah.
That's the body from 18 years ago. It's insane because look at this one, it's changed.
Oh yeah! The one on the painting looks like a mermaid.
And the cloth around it is this cloth. The cloth that was can change color. And so it changed to an icy color so it looks like ice.
Oh.
I was like, that's kind of genius though.
Wow, that's actually kinda...
I know that one's cool, I like that one.
Yeah,
There's
that was
another
good.
one.
That was interesting.
There's another one before that I was like, it kind of works. So you see she's wheeling a cart in this photo, like Judy in the top left.
Yeah.
In that cart, the cloth is this cloth right here. Or where's the cloth? It's this cloth. She's wheeling the body in a glass case.
Wait, so she knew about it?
Yeah.
Is she actually involved in this thing?
Yeah, that's how she moved she moved the original body, when Gregory and was around there. She moved the body with the cart and the ice sculpture. That's how they disappeared or whatever. If you remember that.
Okay, so why is this case still going on?
Judge Gavale is like, hey, she did it. She also did it to. So she didn't do it for revenge. She did it to, frame Gusto, and she's saying basically Gusto didn't do it, and that she did everything.
Oh, okay. She's trying to prove that that Gusto was not the real killer.
Yeah, which is I don't know why, but. She's been doing this for 5 minutes.
Who is this? Wait, show me the characters.
Wait, what? This guy?
This is second character from the last.
Wait, this guy?
The one on the left.
Oh, that's the victim that died 18 years ago.
Frost.
Got fraud. Yeah,
Why
a genius
does
name.
Why does he have such a freaking jawline? Holy egg.
We don't talk about his secrets.
Yeah, and there's this. I didn't notice this guy originally, but this guy in white afro is also an interesting case.
Well, technically, it wasn't white. He got traumatized by Von Karma, so it turned white after that. Don't ask why, but that's what happened.
Having received a guilty verdict, so he's serving his prison sentence.
Yeah, Judy was trying to get him out, basically, by finding the killer. That's like the whole thing.
Oh, okay. And she killed the killer.
Yeah, but I don't know why her plan was to kill the killer. I feel like it would be better to just frame to get the killer like found out by.
Yeah, like why did she do that?
Because she knows where the body is. She knew the body was in the
Okay,
glass.
But
Dude.
why did she kill the killer? So,
I don't know. She said she was like scared to go into the room, so she just activated the gas. Or something, like I don't know. It's a little weird.
Oh, okay. Wait, so this guy, this Gusto guy, is the victim of this case?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So also,
So we supposedly found 2 killers.
yeah, this case is kind of crazy with it. Also have so much stuff in here. And so I'm trying to prove that she's innocent in that murder, basically. Not this
Okay.
one, but the other one.
Okay.
Not sure how. I'm gonna prove that though. But that's you basically get it from that, right? It's pretty straightforward, I guess, if you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much understandable.
Oh, also, I don't know if I'm gonna say that on stream, or I'm gonna say this on stream exactly. Because yeah, I don't know. Streams on Tuesday might be like 1 hour like later because I have something an hour before that I have to do. Scheduled for like each weekend on Tuesday. I think it's at the usual time I used to do, basically.
Understood, I get what you mean.
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just don't want to say on stream. Because I don't know if that's something weird as that stream.
Nah, I just don't think you want to share personal stuff on stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just in case, like, I can... It's like information. It's just information as well. I should share too much. It's just a little later. That's it. That's about it. It's not even a little later. It's just my normal time. I just been doing 1 hour earlier recently.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because we've been going for like an hour and 50. Is it an hour and 50?
Wait,
Yeah, it's an hour and 50.
How long is this stream?
It's been an hour and 50 minutes already.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because usually I start like 3 my time. But no, I'm not.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I have to... What do I... Wait. I don't like Gambit. I feel like she's just evil. Like, I don't know what she's trying.
I think they made her like that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm just guessing, because she used to, like, she was with the committee that also got Von Karma off half the time. So I'm guessing she's corrupt. As well.
Wait, like, what do you mean?
What? I mean, like, Von Karma. Like, got him free, like he was, like... I assume she was the one, like his boss, basically.
Okay, that's what you meant, because that was
What did I
weird
sound like?
wording.
I didn't even know what I said. What did I say?
You know, getting Von Karma off can be
Oh.
misinterpreted.
No, not like that. What Karma? I don't know which one. Dastardly Von Karma moment. Oh, yeah, this is a new word. I don't know, this is my new word in my vocabulary. I just say dastardly now. I kind of like it. I just like saying dastardly now. I like that word.
Okay.
I just like randomly like hear a word and I'm like, I kind of like this word. I'm gonna say it more. It's not even like. It's like I can't. I say it unconsciously. Like I say some like random word unconsciously. I learn. I'm like I like it, so I say it more. That sounds like a kid's. I'm a kid saying that I like it, so I'm saying it more.
Well, I tend to steal behaviors from YouTubers that I watch.
I think I
Like,
do that too.
I've recently noticed that I started doing a certain thing that Jimmy here is doing, which is after saying something dumb, I just turn around and pretend that it wasn't me. Like I'm also looking at someone over there.
Is this weird to say? That's like kid who stole the candy behavior. Like, like is that...
Kinda. But Jimmy also says something like, "Who said that?" and turns around.
I think I've done. I probably I have too. Honestly, there's a few certain things I've done that kind of are from other people that I've seen. I have to think of one because I've probably done a few of them and I forget where they're from. Do references count? I don't think references count. I do this randomly.
Yeah, I don't think they count as much.
Because I do the like... I keep on hearing, you know, like the Half-Life G-Man from like Half-Life? I keep on doing a line from that game that I keep on hearing that, like, people say that line and I hear it in my head, I'm like, I say it in the same tone every time. If you probably catch me doing it if I hear it. Because I do it so many times, because I can't stop. I keep on hearing it. I can't unhear it when somebody says it.
I have stuff like this too, that there are some things that I have to say in a very specific way. Because it immediately reminds me of something.
Yeah, that's...
But I'm not gonna quote because it's usually in Polish.
That's fair. But... That's why I clapped. But... Oh, what was I gonna think about? Also... Oh, no, I can't say that because it's related to the other thing. Is that like... I don't know. No, I already say that. I already put that in my tag, so I don't care. Well, no, I didn't put that specifically in my tag. Because I say, like... Do I say I have ADHD a lot? That's not a surprise. But I'm not, like, 100% sure. Or I said that before, right?
I think you did.
Yeah, I'm more sure about that now.
Okay.
Because someone told me.
Well, I'm not sure about having anything other than color blindness.
Yeah, you're pretty sure about that.
I am diagnosed.
Yeah, I was
I
kind of...
really have paper for that.
Papers? Nah, you got to show me that, I don't believe you. I'm just kidding.
What are you, IC?
Whoa. What'd you just say?
Wait, god damn it, this stream's gonna not be possible.
No, you didn't say... I mean, technically you didn't say the whole thing. We could... We're talking about... You were just exclaiming about the cold beverage. The cold thing you put in your drinks and such.
Yeah, I remember someone literally saying how they despise the fact that this organization is called like this because they really liked the ice cubes
Yeah, I don't like ice in my drinks, personally.
But whenever they say the word, they feel PTSD.
Why they got that name like that? Why did they have to name iced ice? You know, like the drink.
Ice, baby. There's a song, and they turn it.
Currently being
Ice,
threatened
Ice,
by Twitch right now. I can't say that. I probably shouldn't. Probably can't say that. That's a joke.
Yeah, we are really like we are really on the edge right here.
Just, I gotta watch. I gotta watch. Stop that.
Like a step further down this road, and the stream is 100% political.
Oh, I mean, I mean, they probably already marked this. So.
I mean, I don't think they care much about
That's what they
this
care about,
particular stream.
Yeah, they don't care that we're woke or something. Like, I don't know.
Unless someone reports us.
Reports us are being woke.
Yeah, it would be really not nice if I clicked report right now.
Whoa, hey, I'm putting my hands up. Hey, don't do that.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, friendly fire. Don't do that. Ace Attorney, I don't know what to press. I got so taken back. I feel called out so hard because I was like, hey, I just forgot. Just like I was like, oh, I just lost my train of thought so easily. And I'm like, and I got told, I was like, yeah, that's kind of like that. It's kind of a part of that. I was like, I don't know what to press. I need a guide. I'm like a 4-year-old. I need a guide. Wait, no, 4-year-olds can't even. Okay, true. Me when I'm 4-year-old, I like pressing everything. The committee is willing to accept that Mr. Buckhart falsified Mr. Okay, so. Okay, true. Even still, Mr. Buckhart only managed to have Mr. Tangrove convicted as an accomplice. Because. I'm just saying. Okay, whatever, that was in it.
Would you care to revise your testimony at all, Judge Gambit?
No, why? Believe there's something wrong with it?
Well, no, nothing seems out of place. Perhaps you could refrain from insinuating otherwise. But it blew up in my face.
Okay, so that wasn't it.
I love how they made it so random.
They keep on coming up with new game overs. Yeah, right. Edgeworth says something new, like, even if you get the same game over for, like, failing evidence, it's kind of crazy to think how much game overs they get. Well, I call them game overs, but they're just fails. Game, you fail once, you're not playing anymore. It's Ace Attorney hard mode.
Ace Attorney hardcore. That wouldn't even make sense. Like, this game is not random at all. It's always like the same exact way.
I mean, you wouldn't know if you played it first time, though.
Yeah, but only first time.
You have to.
Imagine New Game Plus in this.
I mean, technically, I can just forget. I can just not play a game for all, and I'll forget completely everything about it. I'll play it again, and I'll barely not remember what evidence I used. So technically, I could replay it new.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't make sense for me. Like, come on, do you want to just fail immediately and have to go through the entire game again?
That sounds like hell. That sounds really bad.
Through a game that is basically a visual novel, so you mainly see text.
limited saves.
You have to pick up tapes.
You have to. And you have to collect my ink ribbons. You must collect them to save your game.
That would be so stupid.
Stupidest thing ever.
But that makes me like really want to see someone actually make a mod for Ace Attorney that makes this game annoying beyond belief.
It just makes it really bad. Also, you just pulled a YouTube poop with your mic real quick. Your mic just like made you sound like a YouTube poop. You went, ooh.
Yeah, so anyway, I was just saying that I want someone to make a mod for this game that
Oh, I'm so
would
big.
be so freaking annoying.
It's just... Technically,
A
I could
mod
do
would
that.
make the game unplayable. Like you have zero time to react. Oh, those questionings like that, they'd be on a time limit. You have to like quickly choose.
I just imagine you're like about to. You're at like the last part where they like ask, like, you know, at the end where they ask, what? Where they ask what really was important. So, you know, at the end where like they ask for like, the final like person at the end's like, can I
Yeah,
like?
yeah, the thing that is completely optional.
Yeah, it's like optional, and they're like asking, like what was the true thing or whatever that
But you
they
make
liked
it
about me or
not
whatever.
optional, and only 3 seconds to answer.
Yeah, then you fail, and then you get set back to the beginning.
Of the game, not of the chapter.
You know, you have to play the whole game again.
And you have to do that thing at the end of every chapter.
So this is how I got here. It's a time loop. Ace Attorney, the time loop game. It's like that one game, Deathloop or whatever I think it was called. But Ace Attorney. Was it called
To
Deathloop?
make the game better, we've decided to remove the skip button.
Yeah, we also remove saves. Yeah, and you can't skip the game. You also can't. You can't. When you look in your evidence, it doesn't get rid of evidence. So every time it keeps from every game. And when you get to the second game, it keeps up all the evidence from that to the last game.
Oh my gosh!
That would be horrible.
That sounds amazing.
That's like actual torture. That's like
Brilliant. I want this.
I couldn't play that because I would probably get a heart attack. Like that would be actually bad. That would
About
overwhelm me
10
so bad.
pages of evidence in the 3rd chapter.
Imagine you just like, okay, time to prove my thing, and then you pull open your evidence. It's like 70 pages.
And then you like get to the 2nd game and you're
Realistic
like, oh,
attorney
finally,
experience.
Finally, it will clean my inventory. Hell no! It means the 2nd game.
I mean, technically, that's realistic attorney gameplay.
It's just realistic attorney.
They shouldn't call it Ace Attorney. They should call it realistic attorney. Real attorney. Oh my! I need to finish this. I need to complete. Side win.
Oh,
What?
I just got
Yep.
another idea.
Hit me.
Russian roulette. In the 1st chapter, you speak to that guy holding a gun, right?
Yeah.
So every time
I
he
think.
does something with the gun, there is 1 in 6
Oh, I know what
chance
you're
that
talking
he kills you and immediately sends you back to the beginning of the game.
You talking about knights?
Yeah.
It'd be like a
He
jump
was, like,
scare.
doing some funky stuff with his gun. So every time he does that, there is 1 in 6 chance that he kills you.
1 in 6 chance he appears from the dead after like that chapter to kill to like randomly jump scare you. It sets you back a chapter.
No, that would be Freddy Fazbear edition.
Oh yeah, my bad. That's the it's like the Foxy jump scare, you know.
I know. Gun to jump scare.
Jump scare.
Golden gun.
Oh no! I wish I still had. I wish I had that on my stream, like on my scenes. I don't have the jump scare anymore. I'm so sad. I forgot I deleted it. I need to put it back.
It would be funny if you found a way to actually make him randomly appear.
I could make it like a follower
Like,
thing.
There's some specific chance every second that he appears on the stream.
I'd have to like program that. Probably. It's probably easy program to be fair though.
Yeah, it actually sounds
programming.
like a about 10-minute long adventure in Python.
You literally just have to make like a value thing, and it just has to select a random value. And if like it's like if it
Yes.
selects between this, and then
Select
that's it.
random value from a set of those values, and
Yeah.
and if it's this specific value, make God appear.
The only thing is I don't know how to implement it on a stream. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I don't know if there is an easy way to plug the code into OBS.
There probably is a plugin for that, I bet. There's a lot of plugins. I have a few on here. I have one for what was it? What is it? When you do, I'm forgetting what it was because I think it shows on here. Plugin manager, yeah. For when you want to freeze the frame. So like when I had that one thing where it's just like it freezes the frame and it says gotcha. It's just like something like that. But I don't remember what it was like. My spoiler alert thing I did. You remember that? I forgot I did that.
I don't remember.
It was like a scene where I went, or it just like randomly did, and I was like spoiler alert, and then it just like froze the screen, and it played some music. I forgot what it played, but like I just did that.
Damn
was-
it, I actually don't remember that at all.
It was kind of like the "Be Right Back" meme, but like a spoiler alert instead.
Okay.
But yeah, I did that, and that's like I used the like OBS freeze filter extension I got, which was not a virus. I checked my files. Nobody said it was. I have to exclaim anyway,
Yeah.
because the redditors. They're like my enemy.
Goddamn Redditors.
Reddit sucks so much.
Lurking into my stream.
Yeah, little do you know that the redditors are watching my every move.
The Redditors are on to me, I swear.
They're trying to cancel me again.
I
Again?
swear I'm not crazy. I just see a Redditor in my YouTube comment section.
Imagine somebody coming into the stream, they're like a first time chatter. Streamer asks, "Are you a redditor?" I don't know. It's a personal
That's how
question.
you profile people on your stream.
I don't think that would scare people away.
We are doing a social media profiling here. The first question is, are you a Reddit user? The second question is, are you a 4chan user?
Are you? 4chan's worse than Reddit, but
Yeah, if that answer is yes to any of those, then the first individual is suspicious, and the second individual is on the watch list.
You literally, if somebody tells me that they've used 4chan and they use it regularly, you can't be okay. You have to be like a criminal of some sort.
I am checking up FBI's watch list to see if this person is on them.
Like, you have to, like, the... Okay, I just got messages from my mother saying food is coming. Okay, why is she barking? Sorry, that's my large, I don't know. I can't think of something.
I thought you were about to call your mother.
No! I wouldn't do that. Look, I'm not from 4chan, I wouldn't do that.
That's more of a Reddit user's thing.
Oh, that's... Is it? I guess. I guess that's true, actually.
I don't know, I'm just saying stuff.
My Redditor. My
Redditors.
My fellow Redditors.
My fellow Redditors. I'm speaking to you.
What is that from? I just know that's from something. I don't remember what.
Right now, I am referring to my fellow Americans.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay. Is that what it's reference from, though?
One of Obama's speeches. I don't remember which specifically.
Obama likes Reddit.
Obama. I hope he doesn't.
He posted it on his Twitter account. I know.
Wait, is talking about Obama also political?
Oh, wait! We're back. Okay, we're back. You didn't hear anything, we're starting over.
Quick reset. The same thing that Pyro Cynical did when he accidentally showed that he has the mod for thick pyro and stuff.
The only thing that would make me do that, and the only thing that would make me close the stream over is if my IP appeared on screen. And I kind of want to do that randomly one time. Not my real IP, mind you, but a crazed streamer wants to put her IP on stream.
Just a random IP jumpscare. What? And the stream cut off.
Now that would be a Reddit like thread if I ever saw one.
Okay, unfortunately I'm gonna have to go now.
Alright, every time. I have to say, before you go, every time you come into the Ace Attorney time, we always do something else except play the game when you come.
Yeah. There are other interesting stuff, like talking about Redditors and Fortuners.
Half of it's because I like playing Ace Attorney, but half of it I'm a little burnt out from Ace Attorney, and I'm like, I kind of want to talk about something else as well.
Yeah, I'm letting you take a break.
Yeah, I need a break from the burnout. Technically, I'm almost on this episode, so I'm taking a break after this episode. So, also Pomni. Are you ready for? I have to ask if you're ready for Pomni.
I remember about Pomni.
We have to watch 4 hours of Pomni soon. You have to remember that.
4 hours?
No, I don't know if it's that long, but it's probably not that long. But...
It's definitely not that long.
You have to watch 4 hours of Pomni, and not in the like. Okay, this sounds weird if I just say this out of context. We have to watch 4 hours of Pomni.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. See ya for 4 hours of Pomni.
Alright, it's gonna be good 4 hours of Pomni.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
That's the way that I say it.
Bye. Good night. See ya.
Alright, nice. Look, it's funny though. It's for the bit, it's anything for the bit. But not, there's certain limits to the bit. Look, there's a list of what not to do for the bit and what to do for the bit. And doing that is one of them, so it's fine. Yeah, let's get back to the game. I'm gonna play for like a little bit more. I'm gonna play for like 20 more minutes or something like that. Because I don't want to go for too long. Because I do... Okay, I'm just gonna play the game. Aren't those committee guys really that big of a deal?
In many ways, they are Prosecutor's worst nightmare.
Yeah, so kinda like how the police are to a great thief, huh?
Funny how you seem not to have a problem working with the police when it suits you, though.
I personally have come to believe that the culprit behind the I-7 incident is misbound. Okay. You know what I'm thinking? What if it's Delicia? What if there's like some crazy twist? Because it's still going, right? What if there's some crazy twist and it's Delicia? That would actually be insane. I would actually be kind of down for that. That'd be kind of cool. They just kind of wrap it around with, like, the biggest, like, fake outs ever. Like, that would be insane. Firstly, I have come to believe that the real culprit behind the I-7 incident is misbound. It's plausible that you think that, but at the same time, you kind of know there's something else behind this, I feel. And you're just kind of ignoring that.
Are you suggesting that Mr. Tangeroo is bound to keep Mr. Frost together?
Why not? You can even imagine they split their roles as thus. Mr. Tangeroo could have been the one to commit the act itself. Oh, you're still blaming Tangeroo as well? Well, Mr. was to remove the body. What? What the thought of we could ever kill? You need to shut the fuck up, bitch. Whoa, Gabrielle, calm down. You stole his corpse and you hid it for 18 years. Oh my god. That... I don't know why I just made her rude randomly, like really rude. I don't know why. That just came out of nowhere.
Miss Round has freely confessed to all of her crimes. Now is not the time to speculate about what else she might have done in the past.
Very well. Well, let's jump past what we know she did in the present. I'm feeling good. I feel good today. I got energy, but also I got less energy. So energy is less. Like, I should put like a meter in the corner, but like it's like a happy. It's like that Tenna meter that Tenna does, where it's like happiness big, low happiness no. Also that Gavel's 2D. Just pointing out. Her plan to poison and kill Mr. Gusto was her plan to frame him. So this makes sense why this was in here. So he was trying to get rid of the glass, the ice, melt the ice so he can get in there. Why is there like glass at the top? Think of myself like no copying prints. Ooh, I bet this is left by, you know, Sol lamp. Yeah, they seem very distant in this photograph. They seem kind of like awkward next to each other. Does look like some tension's going on. Some tension of some sort. You don't know. Could be romantic tension, of course. That'd be kind of based. That seems weird. Why would she kill? The only thing that's not getting me is Gusto was. It seems they were good friends there. And they had their children visit a lot. So that seems weird to me. And their sons. Are they married? Slightly melted by King Captor. How are these chocolates are going to be useful? Foreign country. Spend some sort of they flee. The statue is suspended from the time of any accomplice indictment to the end of their trial. From any accomplice's indictment to the end of the trial. Ooh, that might be useful. So you're saying the statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice's indictment to the end of the trial. Isn't over yet, Bob?
Not by a long shot, but this is one thing we don't have an answer to. And it's up to me to point out to Judge Gambit.
Let me just press, because I don't know, I'm not sure.
If you accept that Mr. Malcolm falsified the report, then why won't you reinvestigate the case?
Because the goddess of justice is never wrong. The verdict remains true despite Mr. Malcolm's manipulations. Oh, I love your objection, actually, Bender.
Well, despite blatant evidence tampering, you sure your precious goddess is into that? Almost makes you think maybe you might have other reasons for not wanting this looked into again.
Further investigation is simply unnecessary since the goddess of justice has already spoken.
Isn't that right? I believe it was a confession that sealed away Mr. Tigro's fate in the end. A confession secured by Mr. Von Karma, which should surely cast doubt on the final verdict itself.
Since Negro confessed to the initial investigating officer, one Detective Ian Sideman. The official records state that it was his interrogations that led to the conviction. Therefore, all I can say is to you is the goddess of justice has already spoken. Unbelievable, she just won't budge at all. Are these committee guys really that big of a deal?
In many ways, they are prosecutor's worst nightmare.
So kind of like how the police are to a great thief, huh?
Funny how you don't seem to have a problem with the police. When it suits you, though.
Okay. I just realized something. Oops, I just can't start stream early on Tuesdays. I can still kind of do it at like 2 o'clock. But like, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I guess it's on the schedule then. We'll see. The culprit is misbound.
Why would Miss Round have chosen to frame Mr. Gusto for the murder?
Because he suspected her of being the real culprit. He may have entered with what he thought was the winter wig simply to see if the Gemini statue was genuine. Did he know that he would be greeted by a trap designed to silence him? A trap that nearly worked.
Do you have any evidence to support that line of reasoning? Probably not.
Fortunately, Mr. Gusto remains in critical condition. It would be difficult to prove anything until he regains consciousness. In other words, there's little we can do for now.
On the contrary, there's plenty we can do.
You still have not grasped the situation, have you? Then allow me to spell it out for you. Oh. We have evidence from explainable. Okay.
All the evidence you need.
In a matter of I 7 instant, we have the body, a murder weapon, and the 2 suspects. As for the Poltergeist stack, we have the sources of 2 chemicals and Miss Brown's confession. As for you, Mr. Edwards, we have also have enough evidence to see that you yourself will have an answer to the committee at a formal hearing.
What?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Don't worry, Mazzarino. If there's nothing else, you're always more than welcome at Edward & Co.
Your Honor, I'd greatly appreciate it if we could stay on focus on the matter at hand.
Of course. Now, where was I?
Hold it!
Hmm?
Really mean to assert that there are no loose ends just to investigate, not at all.
All the events have been examined at length, and there's nothing more to be learned from them. Therefore, I see no further to prolong this trial. Let's go find the defendant, Mr. Vanderground.
Your Honor, I'm certain there's something still needs to be examined.
I was about to fall, Mr. Edwards. The evidence can stop it now. Is it with what you think requires further deliberation, assuming that there's anything left there, it is?
This isn't over yet by a long shot. There's still one thing we don't have an answer to. It is up to me to point it out to Judge Gambit.
Hmm. Picture contest. This courage lead to his arrest. We'll try this.
Objection!
Not that. Okay. I'm trying to be. Okay. Let's see.
Objection!
About this? No. Yeah, this is tough, but I don't.
Objection!
Would you mind taking a look at this, Judge Gambit?
Did they accept this evidence? Okay, not that.
Objection!
I don't know.
Hold it!
Let me hold that. Maybe it's not that one.
Hold it!
Let me try this one again.
Objection!
These were new, so I don't know. Okay, what's got a loose end to it? Let's see. This. Not that either. This is... Okay, this is getting a bit difficult. Not that either. What is it? Hmm. Let me try this. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what it could be.
Hold it. Objection.
Okay, go through that. Okay, weapon was punches.
Hold it.
And what was this one pressed? Hmm. So I guess it's this one. I checked this. I can try it again. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. I want to get for this. I just want to get for this one part before I end it off. It's got to be this last one.
Objection.
Oh wait, it's. Wait, yeah, wasn't that one?
Objection.
Not that either.
Objection.
Nope. Okay, what is it? I did that. Hmm.
Objection.
Nope. I'm about to look this up. I actually have no idea. Let me see my other investigation 2 guide. Hopefully this wiki's nice. Why does Google look like that? Okay. Legacy's long. Okay.
Should be in part 2 and... What? Were I in the third part? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're on the last part, okay.
Really? That's it? Okay. It's this apparently.
I'm afraid there's still one question concerning the I-7 incident. That remains unanswered, Your Honor. Would you mind taking a look at this?
What is it?
There are test results carried out on the liquid.
Ooh, wow. Jeez, hiccups.
At the liquid at the bottom of the Genomite case in the winter wing. So, as you can see, the traces of blood were detected. The question is, whose? Until that question is answered, I can hardly think you could claim to have all the evidence.
There's blood in the Gemini case? Why did I hear about this from Eustace?
Because Detective Gumshoe informed me of the results directly. I was planning to tell Mr. Winter about it myself, of course.
You kept this for yourself until now? Despite having no jurisdiction here whatsoever? Oh, I could say the same about you, that you literally... Okay. Mark my words, keep hear about all what you've done here today.
As ever, my interest is in the truth, and if mistakes were made in the past, they must be rectified. If you must report me to the committee, then so be it. But in return, you must allow me allowed to investigate this case to the very end.
That's not my decision to make. You will need to discuss that with Eustace. Oh my god. I'm saving it. I'm just gonna save it here. There's like probably like a teeny bit left, but I'll like... I probably have to do a whole section for it. If that's the case, if we have like a little more, we'll do... Next stream, we'll do this. We'll finish this up. And maybe do something else? We'll see. Or maybe we'll do it, we'll pause, put this on pause for a bit, and then do it Thursday. Maybe. We'll see. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna stop here. Because went past the time I wanted to. Alright. Let's go here. Hello. Oh, I forgot I'm still screen sharing. That's my bad. Alright. So that was fun, though. Alright, so... You know, I like where this turned up. I like some of the stuff. I think this was some of the most interesting like ones that I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I like that. But the solutions were like, yeah. Finding out the answers to some of those was pretty confusing, but like I get confused so easily, so it's so hard for me to judge a game on that. But yeah. I will have to see you later because I'm gonna have to go. I have to do some stuff. But yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff I saw some art. Alright, well, I will see you later. Thanks for coming by, came by, and I'll see you Tuesday then. Alright, bye bye.